G'day and welcome to Ben30. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing some of my tools that I've owned for a while. Let's start off right with the first thing is my Koken extensions. I love these extensions. These ones are 3/8. I have got the quarter drive as well. They come in the pack of 6 in a nice little storage tray as well, as you can see there. So they all just slot in there like that. I really like these extensions. They're kind of like the snap-on ones, but just a hell of a lot cheaper. These are about $128, I think, are the going ratings at the moment. But yeah, so you got your itty bitty one right to your longer one. Now the reason I like these is because they're a wobble plus a fix. So you first click and they wobble, which is awesome, and then second click, they're fixed. It's got me out of a jam so many times with the wobble as well. But yeah, they're made in Japan, so they're really good quality metal. Now the shanking on them, it has got a smaller shank on them. I don't find this affects the torque I put through it at all really. Seems to undo everything I've put through it, so it's really good. But that smaller shank allows me to get into places where if it was a normal size shank I wouldn't be able to get into. So yeah, so I really love these extensions, heavily recommend them to people. Yeah, so if you haven't got them, definitely recommend giving them a go. That is definitely one. The second tool I like to review today is my my pry bars, my snap-on pry bars. These are really good. I think they're worth the money. Then I'll strike through there, and then the handle is really good for my hand because I've got quite a big hand, so I can really grab onto it. And then I find the mushroom there is a solid base to hit it without hitting my hand. Another thing I like about it is the shank on the pry bars. They are really thick and they don't bend at all, which I do find that is really good compared to other brands where, yeah, they sometimes bend and break. Now I have used these a fair bit. I've owned them for about over 2 years now. It has put them test of time as I have beaten these on a regular basis. As you can see, they have had its fair work. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. I do have the longer one as well. Can't remember the size, but I'll put it up here. But yeah, it's a long one. So yeah, that one is super thick and really heavy duty. Yeah, I really like these. They come in all range of sizes, and I chose green for the colour. Second thing is I like to talk about is my snap-on mid-deep sockets. I find these are really good. Hardly ever get a shallow or a deep now. I just grab these. These seem to work in, I'd say, about 70% of every application I use it for, except for when it's a tight space or the nut. The bolt is on the nut is on a bolt and you can't get these on there. But these have beaten these, and so they are really good. The only thing I can really pick on about them really is they do lose colour, but that doesn't bother me at all. They're impact sockets, so they're made to be beaten. That's what they're really made to be done. So I don't really care about the colour too much. It is what it is. But yeah, have beaten these, especially this 10mm. This 10mm has gone through its paces, and the 12mm. And as you can see here, I've got the deep and the shallow with the mid-deep in the middle, 19. So as you can see there, it is a true mid-deep as well. So I got that off the snap-on truck on a pretty good deal, I thought. Still not cheap, not going to say that at all. But yeah, heavily recommend that. But for like your shallow sockets, so this shallow is a force, just from Trade Tools, cheap. It's an impact socket, it's made to be beaten, so I don't really care. And also the deep is also a force as well. Again, yeah, it's just made to be beaten, so I don't really care about the brand with impact sockets. They're made to be beaten. Another tool that I really like is these wobbly sockets. So instead of you having a uni joint and then your socket with an extension and then your socket falls off, it's all connected onto one. Really good for tail shafts and gearbox, especially for gearbox work when you're trying to fit in a tight spot. Definitely heavily recommend. Now this one is a pin one, and these are made by Ampro. I got these off a tool truck reasonably cheap, I thought. They've held up pretty good, you know, for what I paid for them. I think I've paid $80 for a set or something. So yeah, the only reason I'm missing a 14, the only reason I'm missing the 14 is because I lost it, not because it broke. I've actually got to get a replacement for it because I actually do need it really badly. But yeah, heavily recommend a set of these. Now they do skip a size, so you do get 13, 12, I believe. But yeah, they do skip sizes, so just be careful of that as well. So it's not the full set, as you can see there, but yeah, definitely worth its weight, and heavily recommend getting one of those sockets on a uni socket together. Another tool that has got me out of a jam heaps is this LF80 3/8 ratchet. It's long, so again, applications where it's a tight spot or you need more leverage, this is my go-to ratchet for 3/8. The head has held up, and I have absolutely put this through its test. Yeah, I can't fault it at all. Definitely worth its money. Again, not cheap, but yeah, definitely worth its money. Haven't even had a rebuild kit on it yet, and it's probably like 3 or 4 years old. And again, yeah, I've hung off this and it just keeps on going. Really good quality ratchet. Heavily recommend one of these. Another tool, the sixth tool that I want to talk about is the thread repair kit from Snap-on. Now this kit is expensive. Now this kit, tried to get it off the tool truck. I just wanted it, I needed it. Snap-on man came, so I purchased it off him. But yeah, definitely heavily recommend one of these ones. I am missing one, not because it broke, I actually lost it. But yeah, so you can definitely see which sizes are most common to me, because I mostly work on Japanese stuff. So yeah, you know, M12 by 1.25 and M10 by 1.25, stuff like that. But yeah, heavily recommend. It's an all-in-one kit pretty much. So you got your thread repair on the stick there, and then you got your nuts to repair your to repair bolts if you need to. That's actually really handy for studs and stuff. So it's got me out of a jam. And then also for the thread if you need to clean it up or fix it. They are really good for fixing up, for cleaning threads as well. They're for like four drives that go on the beaches and you're doing bash plates where it's all rusty, just to chase it in so the bolt goes in and out easy. So next time you take it out, it's easy for you. So yeah, again, definitely not cheap. You can get cheaper brands. I just picked up this one. Heavily recommend this kit. If you want, yeah, heavily recommend that. To put that in your toolbox. It does get you out of a jam when you do need it. So yeah, so these are the tools that I really enjoy and I believe that have got me out of a jam. So I just wanted to share it with you. And they've just stood up to the test of time, and then they are my go-to tools in my toolbox almost every time when it comes in need for that. Also, as you can tell, I've got a mic now, so hopefully the sound is clearer, and also my phone's on a phone stand now, so videos should be better here and on. So I am improving and getting better as time goes on. But yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them